Ronaldo versus Messi. Right in the middle of it, they turn off the lights.
Yo, it really be like that though. Like people don't get it, but it really be like that.
Son. What's going on, y'all? It is the Out of the Berg podcast. I got my boys, Chris, and we got a guest, Rodrigo Flores. What's good with you?
What's up, y'all?
Right.
I like the view.
I'm out here in sunny LA, man.
Oh yeah, man.
Hey, about the Lakers, you know.
Oh yeah, that's that. That's shout out to Dion. Shout out to Sean. How y'all feeling?
You sound like Steven right now with the Cowboys.
Oh.
It was. First off, I want to say it was a battle last night. It's not like it wasn't like it wasn't like it was like a terrible game. It was that last part mostly. Freaking Marquise Morris just whatever that was.
Yeah. So I think just because you did that, let's start with the messiness. Bozo of the week, as you know, goes to that last possession. Now let me break it down. So, my guy, LeBron James, has the ball, driving to the lane. Had about how many defenders? 4 defenders guarding him?
Probably.
I don't know.
The whole team, honestly.
Oh, yeah, he had a bunch of guys guarding him. He decides to make the right play, which he should. Gives it to Danny Green. Now, Danny Green, you're a professional basketball player. Listen, I don't play basketball. I suck. I can't tell you. I can't tell you how to do your job. But when you do your job poorly, people got to call you out for it. You've been bad, brother. Bad. It's not looking good out here for you. Like if I do bad at my job, I lose my job. I'm not advocating for you to lose your job, but it's looking bad out here. You miss the shot, and you miss it to the point where it glazed the rim. And now after that, fine, you miss shots. It happens. Markeith, come to the front of the congregation, bro. Come. What was that, bro?
Trash. That's what it was. It was trash.
It just seemed like you had a JR moment. You just said, "Oh, dang, what did I just do?"
Yo, Marquise Morris said, "Yo, JR, hold my water. I'll be back."
And the fact that y'all did this in the Mamba jerseys, sorry, Dion, sorry, Sean. It just makes this hurt so much for Laker fans. Like I saw that story that Dion put on his story. He looked like he was going through it. I called my brother on FaceTime. He was under his sheets. He said, "Call me later."
I saw something that said Kobe Bryant going to be haunting Marquise.
And shout out to Kurt. He was in his car playing Miami by Will Smith. Y'all still in? Y'all still in this? But
it's not even like, and again, it's just like I'm not even mad about the loss because like Jimmy Butler's a fighter. He's going to fight regardless. It's a fact. Sometimes that man cannot be denied. He played his mind out yesterday, but like,
Jimmy Butler.
The way y'all lost.
Yes,
the way y'all lost.
It's the way, man. It's disgusting. It was so nasty.
We want to give go.
Less if Jimmy Butler would have made like a game-winning buzzer beater shot or something. But
yep. But yeah, shout out to Jimmy Butler for balling last night. That's what an all-star does. And shout out to LeBron James too. Put on a show.
Yeah, because LeBron balled last night too, and AD was hurt and still trying to do stuff, man.
LeBron was in his bag last night. He looked like it could have been one of his best games ever. Well, it was. If they won, it would have been something special. But
I said it before the game started, man. We were going to get close out Bron.
We were going to get close. But there's some people that whenever Bron is mentioned, they have something stupid to say. So Bozo of the week, for the first time, it's two situations. Now, there's this guy called Skip Bayless, as you know. This guy has said the craziest stuff. Let me just say the top stuff he said that I just be like, you tweaking. He said Tim Tebow. He would take Tim Tebow over Peyton Manning, Tom Brady, and Aaron Rodgers in the fourth quarter.
You said that for real?
Yes, I watched that show.
Like for real, like this.
Yes, he believed what he said. That is the craziest things he said. And yeah, Chris, I made that face. And he's a Michael Jordan. He's a Michael Jordan stan to the point where he makes us all look bad when he says certain things. Let me read what he said, or the tweet. How winning this ring will hurt LeBron's GOAT case, now on Undisputed.
Yeah.
Last time I checked, by the Michael Jordan standard, winning championships helps your case for anything. You can't say anything if you win a championship. Unless LeBron was averaging 10 and 5 or some amateur numbers, how will that hurt his case? How? Listen, I love Michael Jordan. I'm the biggest fan, but I will never not give credit to LeBron for actually winning. That's what we hold people to. Michael Jordan stands hold people to winning.
It's literally the argument at this point. It's just like, well, he had 6 rings, and it was like 6 and 6. It was another part of the argument.
So by your standard, first of all, what are you trying to say with this? Is it that you just have this phenomenal hatred for LeBron? Because listen, I don't get it. I don't listen, man. I don't know if LeBron looked at you the wrong way one time at ESPN, or he didn't shake your hand. Because you once said this, and this is another crazy thing Skip Bayless has said. He said Michael Jordan at 51, with cigar smoke in his eyes, probably in his dad's short, his pants are like dad pants.
Yeah. Yeah.
In his dad pants, you said that man who probably hasn't played professional retired. You said that man at 51 would beat LeBron. Miami version, mind you. 1-on-1. I don't get it, bro. I love Michael Jordan, but that ain't it. That ain't it, bro. That's some tweaking. That's some special hate, bro. Give the man his credit. When people do things,
I feel like he like perceives Michael Jordan as God.
Yeah, because Michael Jordan might give Danny Green buckets.
Listen, I ain't gonna.
He ain't doing nothing, but
listen,
LeBron James.
Listen, I've called Michael Jordan Black Jesus, but I'm not that crazy.
Black Jesus?
Yes, we've called that man Black Jesus, but give people their credit when they win. Hold them by the
talk about is that LeBron has lost these championships. He doesn't win, but now when he's about to win, it actually hurt him. Said what?
And don't bring up
anybody's legacy.
And don't bring up the competition aspect, please.
No.
Miami's a good team. Please, Skip, don't do that, because I hate it when niggas say Jordan didn't have competition. So don't say that about no damn Miami Heat. Give the man his credit.
Miami coasted to the Eastern Conference playoffs for a reason.
They almost gentlemen sweep the Eastern Conference, almost.
Yeah, with the exception of Boston.
They made Giannis look like a...
Well, no, because they fully swept the Pacers.
Yeah. They fully
they did.
They swept the Pacers. They gentlemen swept Giannis. And then they 4-2 with... Yeah, so they basically... Yeah. They only lost 3 times. So, please, give people their credit. You don't have to like LeBron or love him. Give him his credit. That's it. That's it. Be fair.
Yeah.
I feel, and like at some points, though, I also feel like it's like part of like the ESPN persona, It's like because like those guys do get paid to like be contrarians. Otherwise,
that is true.
Yeah, they just use that to get viewers at this point. Like, I wish I had seen actual episode of Undisputed where he said that. If I hadn't been busy, I would have watched it because I was like, I really need to see what it is that's gonna hurt his legacy about winning another title.
Saying that's what I said too. I didn't go look at it either though. I was just like,
Yeah.
I probably should have, so I could like at least see his. It's just so stupid of a statement. I don't even know how to. It's just such a stupid statement. I can't even
support that though. There's nothing he could say.
Yeah, so that was the Bozo of the weeks. We get a double sound effects for those clowns: Skip, Markeith, and Danny Green. Yeah. You get a double. But let me. What's it called? Yeah, shout out to the homie Young Shaq.
Yeah, appreciate you, bro.
Yeah, man, you came on, man. We had that interview, had those conversations with the versus battles, and you've been really supporting us on Facebook, on IG, Twitter. Shout out to you. I think our video for him is almost at 100 views.
Yeah.
So shout out to him, man, for holding us down, man. We need more. We need more support like that.
It surprised me because I just checked just this morning too, seeing on the Facebook. I don't go on Facebook like that, but it was just like, because we don't even shout out our Facebook like that.
Yeah. Our Facebook
he still came on and shouted us out on there.
Yeah. He did his thing. And I think we were successful in pissing people off too. Whether it be the Beehive or the Chris or Team Breezy, whoever.
Well, the Chris Brown ones don't scare me so much. It's the Beehive. I don't make them upset. I don't. I'm sorry for anything I've said.
By the way, I did say Beyonce. So if you want to attack,
I said Beyonce too. I just said I prefer Rihanna. That's what I said.
Okay.
I said Beyonce would win though. But if it's my personal choice, I'm choosing Rihanna. Is what I said.
Yeah.
But I'm not stupid.
Yeah. But yeah, shout out to him again. But today's episode, I wanted to go just salute our international viewers.
Oh yeah.
Give them some love. Give them some love. Yes. When we first did this, I never thought we would like touch France, Germany, Japan. What else would we touch? We touched. Yeah.
Basically, we touched every continent except
every continent, man,
except Australia.
Yeah, and shout out to
Antarctica, of course,
Yeah, and shout out to the listener in France.
They are consistent.
Yeah, we got something. We got something for you. Once this thing gets to a place where we're making some cash, we got some merch for you, like special merch for you.
Yeah. Got you.
We got you because we like I said, we appreciate the support and people from out of the country, like the Japanese, even like really understand what we're saying. It's just like the fact that we could just
they speak English, like pretty much everywhere, though. Peter.
Oh no! I'm just like my bad for the stereotype, but like sometimes it's like
sound of effect, please.
Yeah. It's just like
I think the week next week goes to
me. Yeah, it's just like how artists say they go to a country and then like the audience doesn't really know English, but they know the words to their song.
But this is different though. This is literally like catered to an English like knowing audience. Like you can listen to music and not know any of the words and just feel it. You're not going to listen to an hour and a half podcast and just be like, man, these guys are really talking about something,
You know what? Excuse me for my ignorance. If I didn't mean to offend. Yeah, that was a dumb statement. Excuse me for my ignorance.
I guess they could. They could just turn on that. Yeah. But I doubt that.
Well, yet again, shout out to the international viewers and listeners. But do y'all want to get into like y'all experiences out of the country?
Sure.
Because I know that would be. Yeah, who wants to go first? If any of y'all want to go first?
We can rock, paper, scissors for it. I mean, it don't matter.
I was just going to say Rodrigo go for it first.
You're the guest. Yeah, Rod, you go first.
Well, Out of the country, I've only been to one country. That's El Salvador. That's where my family's from. We used to go literally like every year, every summer. We would be there for like a month throughout the summer. You know, it's so much fun being back over there. It's so much to do. There's so much freedom. It's not like here, you go around, you drive through the neighborhoods, and the front doors are all closed unless people are coming out. People just stay home. You go over there, everybody's outside. Like nobody's inside. They're inside the house during the day. Everybody's outside, playing. They're, just conversating with other people, their neighbors, just walking around. Just I don't know. It's like a different vibe. Like it's like you don't get lazy over there. You just want to get up and just do stuff when you're over there. So I mean that's the only place I've been outside of the country. But I mean I haven't been there in. I think this is either the 5th or 6th year now in a row that I haven't been there. So it's been a while since I've been there. I really want to go. We were supposed to go this summer, but then
COVID.
Yeah.
COVID.
So that's cool. But yeah, it's. The experiences outside the country, they're really nice because you really get to see how, other places are different from where we live and how, people live their lives here compared to other places.
Yeah.
I want to travel more, hopefully that's in my future, but I've only been to El Salvador outside of the country.
That's dope.
I mean, I guess that's still cool though.
Yeah.
Not everybody can say like I've been to El Salvador and actually like they probably go to like some little like little fancy like resort or something over there if they got, as opposed to like going over there with your family.
Yeah, like I'm actually in like the heart of it. Nah, dude, the food,
the culture.
Oh baby, the food. Now that's where it's at.
The food. You
be eating good over there, man. Like how I be back in your home country, man. You be eating good. Oh man, home sweet home. That's what it feels like.
No processed food, just the natural.
They picked that food. They either killed that food, they got it themselves, and then they cook it themselves. Ain't no processed, packaging or meals or anything over there. Everything is 100% what it's supposed to be.
Authentic.
Yeah, what it's supposed to be. But yeah, man, that's awesome experience. Cool experience, Hope to go back soon. Hopefully next summer, if all of this passes over. But
yeah, hey, knock on wood.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
Yeah. So, Chris, you want to go or?
Yeah, sure. I mean, and it's been a long time since I've been out of the country. I was like 4th grade, I think, since the last time I was out of the country, like going, like visiting places. But I've been to Australia and lived in Guam for a while, but that's an American territory, but it's in Asia. But and lived there for like 2.5, 3 years. Yeah, so we got very well. Like, so I was again like a youngster over there, but like got very comfortable over there. People were very nice, very trusting. I remember, like I want to say maybe like a year after we moved there, we're just like driving around, like looking around the island and stuff, and it's a very small island, so it doesn't take long to get like anywhere. And we came up on this beach, and this family was over there just like having a party. They were just like, "Hey, come over." Like, okay, so we just came over to see what they wanted. Like, "Hey, come eat, come join us, and come party." And it was just like, and that's like literally the whole vibe of like everybody. It's just very, very nice people.
Very nice people.
Oh yeah, enjoyed it, loved it.
Yeah. But yeah, that's just dope. That's all you?
Well, I mean, I've been to Australia too.
Australia too.
That was like for a week, maybe 2, and it was also very different. Their ketchup is even different. It was like they have like a lemony ketchup or something like that. I remember. Yeah, because I just that's like my strongest memory of it too. Because like it's just like you think ketchup is like just like universal when you think everything's universal when you're a child. And then like you go to those other countries and actually like experience, and it's just like, yo, That's way different. Everything was different. Even got to go to not little. It was a crocodile. It was like a gator crocodile farm, some type of crocodilian farm or something like that. And they even had like this little petting zoo outside of it with like these. They weren't kangaroos, but they were like kangaroos. They were smaller versions. I don't know what they were called, but they were cool though. You could feed them like little things of like cake. And
kangaroos. That's dope. Just to see kangaroos and stuff.
You've already heard
that's the one thing I want to see is like I don't think I've ever seen a kangaroo.
Yeah. I mean, what was that movie? What was that movie? With the Kangaroo Jack.
Yeah. Chicken blood.
Such a classic movie. But yeah, that sounds dope, man. I want to go to Australia.
Oh yeah.
You know, one of these days. You know, when I get the chance. But those are dope experiences.
I do remember it being hot as advertised, though. It's hot.
Yeah,
I do remember that vividly.
Yeah. Australia. I think Australia has like. I think I don't know if that's still a thing, but I heard that they have the most dangerous animals.
I believe that.
I've heard that. Yeah, I think they have like there's this one show like the deadliest animals on Earth or whatever.
Oh yeah.
And like I didn't watch it all the way through because I mean like it's cool to watch every now and then, but like a lot of animals that are on there, you know, they come to find that they're in Australia, they're from Australia.
Yeah, it's like don't go to Australia.
You know, Australia is like the danger zone. That's where like all the deadliest animals are at.
Yeah, and that's what majority of the shark attacks.
Yeah, remember seeing that giant spider? I remember the one that was like big as like a dinner plate. It was like this big. Oh nah.
Hey, you don't do spiders.
I don't do spiders. That scared me. I was on Twitter.
That would be your nightmare.
I saw that on Twitter. I was off Twitter for a year.
I'm more scared. I'm just scared of sharks. Man, I just can't with sharks. I'm just so scared of sharks.
Honestly, when you say I fear any animals, it's more like obviously, you know, if I see a bear, like oh shit, like you know, I'm gonna be afraid for my life. Or like if I see, you know, I'm out on the beach and I see a shark, like okay, but it's like a phobia. Like I don't really have a phobia of any
animal. Okay.
So, yeah.
And most of the time, like to actually be attacked like in like water by a shark or something, like that animal has to actually like be like pretty doggone hungry. It's not gonna be like, oh, you're there, so I'm gonna eat you. It's gonna be like I'm starving and I have to eat. It's not gonna just be like this is what happens all the time. No.
Yeah. They don't go out thinking like, you know, I'm hungry. Let me go find a human to eat.
Yeah. But that's dope. I'll probably get into my experiences. Yeah, I lived in Ghana twice. And I lived in London for a year. I went to Ghana the first time when I was, I think, 4 or 5. But I don't really remember that much then. The only person I remember was like my grandfather. He passed on, I think, in 2002. But that's the only person I remember. He's got a rocking chair and like he had this thing where he could take his teeth out of his mouth when we're brushing our teeth. So that's the only person I remember from that time. But I lived out in London in 2005 to 2006. Yeah. Shout out to my auntie Jackie. She's gonna watch this. She was like, "You never shut me out." Shout out to her. But living in London was like, man, that was an ill experience because it was like living in Europe at that time. When you're an American, they kind of look at you like this big foreigner. Like they'll follow you around. I remember one time I was in school, this girl came up to me and wanted to record my voice.
Record your voice.
Yeah, because I sounded American. So like
you were American.
I mean, think about it, though. I mean, we probably want to do the same thing with a British man here.
Yeah, so it was like going out there was cool. The way like how they saw me and stuff, and like just to be on the double-decker buses, and things was dope. And like going to school there, like one common thing people tend to say about London is that London is like soft and you know they drink tea.
Not like
How black people play with guns over there, they do that with knives. London ain't sweet. I'll just tell you that the black people, they ain't sweet. But going to school there, that school was kind of like borderline crazy, but like we still had to wear like these uniforms, blazers and all of that. So that was also cool.
But kids are still kids though, right?
What do you mean?
Like kids are still kids. Like kids be acting up, even though it's like
yeah. There were multiple fights. I think I saw someone bring fireworks to school one time. I think there was a stabbing in the school. There's a lot of crazy.
I think there was.
This was your elementary school?
No, this was a secondary school.
Oh, okay.
I think they have a different system over there.
Yeah. I know primary, secondary.
Yeah, secondary school. So I mean, it was an overall cool experience. But one thing, and shout out to my auntie again, and Dankwa, Kizzy, my nephew Jaden. Shout out to all of them. One thing I learned from that experience.
Say the whole family.
Say the whole family. Uncle Charlie too. One thing about living with them is like, when I live with them, it's coming off like my dad dying. So I had like some terrible behavioral problems. Like back then I was really skinny.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't eat food. So
one of those.
Anytime I didn't eat food, especially like vegetables and stuff, my aunt would make me sit down until I eat it. She wouldn't let me go.
That was a good auntie.
Yeah, she would not. Bro, I came up with as many stuff to hide food in my pocket so she would look like. And it was just like my behavior was a little bad. So like at times I kind of like, anytime I see them now, it's like, I know how I was back then.
Yeah,
I was a crazy kid. So I mean, they were cool. So, and they also taught me how to like use the fork and knife.
Oh, really?
That was one. Yeah, that was one. Like my cousin Dankwa and my uncle, they will eat with the fork and knife, and you would think when they finish their food that they wash their plate.
Do it Gerard style.
Beyond Gerard, dog.
Oh,
beyond dog. It's like it's some stuff I can't
with it. The surgical.
Yeah, they another level. So yeah, so I mean London overall was cool. You know, I went there actually in 2016. Yeah, I went there in 2016, and you know, just to hang out with the fam and stuff, and it had been a while, so yeah. But my other experience to travel out the country was in Ghana.
Yeah,
and I won't get into what led to that happening.
Oh well, we know.
You said it on here before too.
So, but yeah, living there is like, man, it's the most humbling experience I've ever had in my life. Like, having electricity is like a luxury.
Yeah.
Having electricity and water on the regular is like, that's not like, we live without light so many times. Like, Rodrigo, you could picture this. You're watching it.
Yeah, we've lived
You're watching the UEFA Champions League final. Ronaldo versus Messi. Right in the middle of it, they turn off the lights.
Yo, it really be like that though. Like, people don't get it, but it really be like that.
Son, this is a regular. This is not even. We're so used to it when it happens. It's not like we're mad. It's just like,
we don't even get mad anymore.
It's just like,
time to go
turn off the light.
Outside.
Yeah, the only time that happened when we were in Guam was like they have like these big typhoons, or not typhoons. That typhoons. It would knock out the power for like months at a time sometimes.
Oh dang!
Yeah, but I mean, like we had like a generator, so like we get like a few hours of power here and there. Like,
yeah. but it's still not like 24/7 like it is, here.
Yeah.
And like we didn't get water, and like a lot of the basic thing, like a lot of the basic things we didn't have on a regular, and like food over here that we think is like just like nothing, like burgers and cheese and fries. That felt like a luxury. Like it was a luxury. Like we don't eat that food. We eat like natural homegrown food. Like all the traditional place. You don't eat no burger or like fry. That's like
you go to fast food restaurants over there, and they look like 5-star restaurants. Like that's how much of a luxury it is.
That's fact. That's fact. So I mean, living
a Cheesecake Factory over there in El Salvador. I'm like, what the heck?
But yeah, I mean, Ghana was definitely like, it changed me personally, because when I was there, prior to being there, I was this like kid that was wilding out, and then when I went there, it humbled me. And school was different. It was strict, like beyond the word strict. You can't like. I remember one time I came to school late, right? It was me and these American kids. We were at the newspaper line too long, and we got to school late. They made us kneel down on concrete.
Mm.
Yes, kneel down on concrete for like for about 20 minutes. All the people that were late. And then when I went up to the classroom, I was late for class, and I forgot to greet the teacher. And greetings in overseas is a huge. If you don't greet somebody, that's the ultimate disrespect. So this guy took me, threw me out of the classroom. Was throwing me like this dude was literally like pushing me down the stairs. Go down the stairs, kneel down on the concrete again.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so back there it was a super strict, and like no one was like, there was no sympathy. No one was gonna give you a hug. No one was gonna look at like. So that's why I think I'm the way I am today, where I always say people are soft, because
there's a multitude of reasons for that. I mean, we'll get into that later too.
Yeah, but that's part of it, because everybody is hard, like they're hard on you, and I'm just used to it. Yeah. So
like, I mean, how I was thinking about it, like our generation of like the 90s is probably like the last generation of people where you were actually allowed to parent your kids, so what tough love is. What real punishment is. Not, oh, give me your phone. You can have this back when you finish your homework. Like what? That was nothing back then. So I definitely see what you mean there, because it's like for us growing up, it was different. Our parents were actually allowed to hit us.
Yeah, I lost count of how many times my mom. Parents, but yeah, I would say overall Ghana was, cool. It was humbling.
Yeah.
No complaints.
To, get to where you are today.
Yeah. I have no complaints. There was things that happened, but it's just like maybe who I am today. So
everything happens for a reason. God don't do anything you can't handle. So.
Yeah. And another shout out to my cousin Nate.
I was just waiting for the rest. I wasn't sure.
Yeah, cool.
Every 5 minutes, the Peter shout out.
Yeah, the shout out. Nah, they'll give me. They'll say, "Oh, Peter, on there." You know how family is. So I'm gonna give them a shout out.
Yeah, they're gonna be listening when you say that too. Though you know how family.
Right.
I gave you the shout out. So yeah. But I would say that's my experiences. I want to go out more, though, but it's stupid.
Well, yeah, I mean, maybe after this, everything a little bit, more sanitized, or
yeah. When people actually use their brain.
Yeah,
there's still people out here in the middle of this thing that still don't know how to keep themselves clean.
Right.
You would think, you really would think, but I did these polls yesterday. Of like the countries you would rather go, like you would visit.
Oh, the this or that.
This or that, yeah, this or that. So let me start. Yeah, let me start. What would you rather visit? Japan or China?
Japan.
I think Japan.
Yeah,
Japan?
I mean, like well, just I like the anime and all that type of stuff too, and all the mangas and what have you. So I just be like, I don't know.
Yeah, I'll probably go Japan. I'll probably go Japan too.
For me, it's just like being on a whole like island. Like I feel like that would be kind of cool.
Yeah,
like over here we're surrounded by. I mean, we're not really on an island. Like I don't know. I just feel like that'd be kind of cool. Like the different things you could do while over there.
Yeah, and they're like so advanced too.
Yeah,
very advanced. I like Japan, and the culture too is cool. I mean, the culture for China is cool too, but
it's very populated.
Yeah, the thing I would say about China is that like our era, we lean more. I think our era would lean more to Japan because of animes.
Yeah,
but the previous eras, they may say China because those martial arts movies were animes they were like animes for the previous generation. But I'm rolling with Japan. But yeah, and the poll, everybody voted for Japan, 100%.
Really?
Yeah, literally. Yeah. Let's hit the next one. Egypt or South Africa?
I don't know. That's a good question.
I think Egypt because the pyramids.
Yeah, that's.
I feel like that'd be like pretty cool to go check out. It's not something you do, like every day.
I might go to South Africa. Check out the home of Nelson Mandela.
That's another thing.
Yeah, that's good.
That's another thing. I'll probably roll with Egypt, just because of like what you said, Rod. The architecture is ridiculous. Mm-hmm. It's something that you. Yeah, so I think out of all the architectures in the world, that one intrigues me the most.
Yeah,
because how you put a pyramid and like all the tombs and stuff. So I probably would go for Egypt.
See, architecture has always been like cool to me, but it's never like compelled me to actually like go and see something. Like if like one day I went to France, I don't feel like I'd be compelled to go see the Eiffel Tower. I've driven through New York several times. I've never seen the Statue of Liberty. I don't feel like it's cool.
Yeah, no, I get.
I feel no. I don't feel compelled to go see them. I don't know why.
For me, it's different. I'm like the opposite. I don't know if it's maybe because I was born, in New York, that just seeing like the Brooklyn Bridge. I went into the Twin Towers before when I was younger, the Empire State Building and all that. Whenever I go, I like looking at just basically just unordinary things, things you don't see every day.
Yeah. Fun fact. I saw the Twin Towers a year before 9/11.
Really?
Yeah, I saw it a year before that thing. So when it happened, I was like, what?
Yeah.
You were like second grade at that time, right?
Yeah, I was in first grade. I think when I saw it, I think it was the summertime. It was the summertime, and then 9/11 happened right after.
Dang.
Wow.
Yeah, so it was just like, what? We just went to New York not too long ago. But for the Egypt, South Africa, 85 went to Egypt, 15 to South Africa.
I can see that.
Yeah,
that one was more balanced.
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't a complete landslide like the last one.
Yeah, it was 100-0 the last one.
Yeah. But next one, this one could go either or. I think France or Italy.
Oh, that one's easy for me.
Oh, I know. I kind of know why you would say that.
One country in the world that I want to go to, and if I could go there tomorrow,
yeah, you're right.
Italy.
I
want to go to Italy. Yeah, I want to go to Italy. I love their food. I want to eat, their food from where it comes from. My favorite soccer team is from Milan. I don't know, and obviously, that the language, the Italian language, and Spanish is kind of the same. They kind of come from each other.
Yeah, so you probably be able to pick it up quick.
It's like very similar, and I don't know. I've just always been in love with Italy, honestly, since I was little. That's one place I've always wanted to go to, and I want to go to at some point in my future. Would love to go to. Not saying, that's not a knock on France. I'd love to go to France too.
Yeah.
It's just, Italy's always been at the top for me. So you could have put France with anything else, I would have said France. Against Italy, that's the only one that it's like, nah.
I think. Oh, go ahead.
No, you go, Chris.
I was just gonna say, I think kind of like Rodrigo, I would say Italy, but probably like strictly for the food. I just want to taste like authentic Italian food.
Yes, not American ones.
Yeah.
I don't know if I actually ever had like French food to say like I'd want French food,
No, probably not, because it's all Americanized here. If you think
that's what I'm saying.
Like a family restaurant, that like a family-owned restaurant that they're from there. I don't think we've really had, authentic Italian or French food.
Yeah, I mean, this for me could go either or. They're both very appealing countries.
Oh, for sure.
Like France just has this like vibe of love, and like the city just looks like it's a loving city.
Yeah,
liberty.
Yeah, and then like Italy has the food, and another like Italians have this swag that I always like. So, I don't know, like I don't know. I may lean to France just a little because I feel like France treats people that look like me better than Italy, but
you're not wrong.
I don't know.
You're not. I mean, racism in Italy, just knowing about it through soccer is bad. So
yeah. So I mean,
I could see. Yeah, I could see a reason in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but if it's not for that, I'll either or, because I really like how both countries are.
Oh, the biggest reason I would go to France is just to say what's up to our one or two people out there.
Yeah. Say, hey, what's good? What's up with you, man?
Shout out that viewer.
Yeah.
Ever consistent.
Yeah. France is definitely. But let me look at the poll. Yeah, Italy took that 54-46.
Yeah. See, I knew that one would be closer.
Yeah, that one. Yeah.
Yeah, either or.
Yeah. So this next one,
we're getting a late entry real quick.
Oh, okay. Oh, he popped up.
Yeah, give it a second though. It takes a minute. Not a minute, but you know what I'm saying.
What's good?
Hold on, your audio's not in yet.
Yeah, we can't hear you, Avery.
We can't.
Oh, he's muted as well. Okay.
Oh, you're muted?
The silly computer likes to go through a bunch of permissions whenever I open up,
Okay.
How is good, everybody? What's up, Rod, Pete?
What's up, Avery?
Yeah.
How's it going?
You got the haircut. I see you with the haircut.
Yeah, like I signed, like I called this dude up at 9:30 and asked, "Hey, you got any spots open?" He's like, "Yeah, not right now. You're gonna have to call back for 2 hours." I mean, in 2 hours, and I'm sitting there thinking, how are you backed up for 2 hours at 9 o'clock when you just opened? So, yeah, I'm about to find a new barber because he's killing me.
From experience, it's because these dudes be booking up appointments from the day prior. That's why.
Yeah. It's ridiculous.
Some of them use apps to book with these barbers now. Yeah, I do that. I use apps.
Yeah, there people do that now.
Yeah, but the app's called Booksy.
Man,
I heard about that. Yeah.
Yeah, Booksy. I use that app. But
if you're personally with my barber, I just call him whenever I need to get a haircut, and I tell him, "Yo, I'm gonna come at this time." And I got him booked. So
right.
Yeah, but yes. Should I ask Avery what his choices would be?
Yeah, go ahead. You got them.
Okay. Yeah, let me get. So Avery, as you saw in the This or That challenge this week, we stopped. We're about to get to Brazil or Argentina, but I'm gonna ask you, the next three, these three we just talked about? What would you rather go, Japan or China?
Wow, that was a tough one. I'm leaning Japan simply because I watch a bunch of anime and I would love to visit the country one day once COVID's over. But yeah, I used to play Dynasty Warriors, which was really cool. This Chinese-based game on these heroes from a time before. I always wanted to read it. I kind of grew up on it, and the book. I mean, so I kind of always wanted to visit China, but I'm leaning a little bit more to Japan.
Japan, okay. Egypt or South Africa?
Oh man, Egypt.
Okay, that was okay.
Yeah.
A little bit quicker.
Okay. Now, France or Italy?
I've been to France. I'll definitely back to France.
France?
Yes.
Hold on. Before you go into that, could you tell us a little about that experience? Because before, like, that was our first part here.
Yeah, that was our first. Yeah. We're talking about experiences out the country. Yeah, you could
out of country experiences.
It was definitely different. Not as romantic as I thought it would be. It's the city of love, and so what? It's definitely different. There's a lot of history. The architecture is a little bit dingier than I imagined. It was pretty cool though. Yeah, but I also have to remember DC is a clean city. It's like one of the cleanest in the country. So it was just a really cool time, and I was just grateful to get out and see all these like fantastic places.
Dope. Did you have any other experience out the country?
Besides that Europe trip, no, not really. I went to Niagara Falls a long time ago when I was a kid, but I don't really count that outside the country.
Okay. Yeah, it's literally Canada. Like,
yeah, it's like Canada. It's like it's next door to New York.
Yeah, see, like with earlier, like I would have said Toronto, but Toronto's basically like an American city almost. So
it's Drake. That's what it is.
He said it's Drake.
That's what it's turned into, Drake.
But anyway, back to this or that.
Back to this or that.
I wanted to get your take too.
Yeah. So the next one, this is an interesting one because I know how this could go. Brazil or Argentina?
That's tough.
Yeah, Rod. Because I'm
gonna say Brazil.
You're gonna have to come back to me on that one. That's tough, man.
Yeah, because I'm looking at it. I look at it from two ways. Like actually visiting there, and the soccer teams too.
Obviously, that's wrong stuff, man.
And I knew Rod when I said Brazil or Argentina, he's going to go straight to the soccer teams. Because both of those, they have a history, boy. So I may have to lean towards Brazil. I love Messi. I got love for you. I think you're the greatest ever. I gotta go Brazil. Ronaldinho, that's my guy.
Yeah, I mean, I'd probably go, honestly, Brazil for like the reason that, it's just like, it's different. Because Argentina, they speak Spanish over there. So, I mean, yeah, obviously it's not every Spanish country is the same.
Yeah.
But, like language wise, like it'd be nice to, learn Portuguese, like, hear it, every day. I don't know if I'd even like, I like exploring and stuff. So, the Amazon rainforest, would probably be a cool thing to take a trip through. So
they're all great points.
Probably lean towards Brazil by like 51-49. Like it's almost dead even, but I'd probably go Brazil over Argentina.
Yeah, I totally get that.
Yeah. What about you, Avery?
The faces.
Oh man, like I feel like I'm in the same boat as Rod right now. I've been wanting to hike through Patagonia down in Argentina, but Brazil has a lot of cool spots too. And man, I don't know. I might just go Argentina to mix it up.
Yeah. Avery.
What's up?
I was gonna say, remember Argentina?
No. Don't worry about it.
Remember Argentina? Yeah, but Chris, what would you go?
What's up?
What would you go with, Chris?
Oh, I said Brazil.
Brazil. Okay.
Yeah.
Let me see
Hey,
what the
fun
poll-
fact about Brazil: I believe they have the second largest Japanese population in the world, and they
I
have.
think you do.
Yeah, I think they have a. I think they were like also the second biggest like hub for like anime and stuff like that.
Really?
That's pretty cool.
That's actually really interesting.
I think it is. Don't hold me on that. But I remember.
Yeah.
I remember reading something about that either last year, or year before last.
Okay. So now that we got that, the poll said Brazil 85-15.
Jeez.
Yeah, I was. Yeah. Damn, I
That
like Brazil.
that was what 85 what 15
85-15. Yeah.
I can do math.
He's
I
like,
said 85. like I couldn't do the rest.
All right, it's 9 a.m. We're not going to judge you, man. We just woke up.
But this next one is more exotic. Bahamas or Cancun?
Bahamas.
I'm gonna lean toward Bahamas. I was actually supposed to go to Cancun this year.
Oh yeah, you were. I remember that.
I was supposed to go this year, and this dang virus.
also got hit by that which hurricane? I forget the name of it. Cancun.
Yeah,
they got
planning.
I'll just go ahead and make it a clean sweep. I'll probably go
Bahamas.
Bahamas, yeah, and the poll, yeah, they said 85-15. So
Bahamas.
All these 85.
I don't know. Yeah,
I would have felt. I would have felt like Cancun was more popular though.
Yeah. Me too. I would have thought people would have picked that one, but I think Bahamas. Well, actually, Bahamas has that. When you think exotic, you think Bahamas first, I think, or like an exotic trip, you think of Bahamas or the tropical islands.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of think of something else.
I don't know.
I just think of like not American.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, but yeah. Any other places I would visit, or we could just
that I would visit.
Yeah,
I would love to go to Africa one day.
Listen, man. Come over, man. Come to Ghana. I'm not gonna say what I'm trying to do now, but I'm trying to see what I could do in Ghana. You know what I'm saying? So anytime you want to go, just let me know.
I got you. You'll be the first I let to know.
Yeah.
And then
go to Spain.
Yeah, I think that'd be cool too, bro.
Yeah, Spain too. Spain.
I always wanted to go to Istanbul, but there's certain stuff happening in Turkey right now, so I will be avoiding that. Yeah,
that'd be cool though. I said that'd still be cool though.
Yeah, it would be really cool just to see like all that culture and just history. This was the Byzantine Empire for a minute, and Ottomans, and I'm nerding out. Go ahead.
Like I don't like. Go ahead. My fault. I was going. No. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say Barcelona would be a place just because of the team.
Mm-hmm.
Amsterdam too. My cousin's been out there in Amsterdam, and I was always intrigued by Amsterdam. But yeah, I mean, I would want to go to other African countries as well, like we said, Egypt, Nigeria.
You never been to Nigeria?
No.
Sorry. Go ahead.
No. I know a lot of Nigerians, but I've never been out there.
Isn't it like really close to Ghana?
Yeah. Well, I don't know what countries. It's literally like Nigeria's like here, and Ghana's like right over maybe here.
Yeah.
I forget the countries that. I don't know the countries that border it, but yeah, I would like to go to Nigeria to see what's it like there. I hope they don't, I'll just let me not say what I was gonna say something. I'm not gonna. Yeah.
I guess if I get more specific, saying just like Africa, I probably should say like Ghana, because I know a lot of Ghanaians, and then probably Cameroon. I know a decent amount of people from there as well.
Oh, and just to be petty, Ghana jollof over Nigeria jollof.
No, she wouldn't listen to us.
Yeah, just in case she does, that's just to piss her off.
It's gonna piss off more than just her.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Shout out to Jimmy too. But yeah, I mean, also going out of the country, like I want to try different dishes or foods. Like,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Expand your palate. So.
Yeah.
Expand your palate.
Yeah, man. Definitely. But yeah. Anything else y'all want to talk about or say? Any closing thoughts? Any
Lakers in 6.
Lakers. You know what? Lakers in 6, but I don't know. I want some. I want to be entertained. So
don't you do that?
Anything?
Don't you do that? I want to be entertained. Don't do that,
Chris. I know. Yeah, Laker fan. Listen,
honestly, too many. 6 was too much. 5 was plenty. 5 was generous. 5 was
Chris
generous.
Chris, I live for that reaction. That's why I'm saying this. I live for that reaction.
You got
it. Yeah.
But yeah, I'll probably lean towards what Chris is saying, but I like the spicy. Spice it up, man.
Just looking at you like, don't do it, man.
I know you, Dion, and my brother. Y'all just want it to be over.
By the time this comes out, Game 6 will have already happened.
Okay, and y'all would have been champions.
It would have been, I guess. Knock on wood.
Okay,
but because this comes out on Monday, we're recording this on Saturday.
Yeah. Tomorrow's the game.
Yeah.
Well, just know I said it. Lakers in 6, man.
All right.
Yeah.
Been said it from the start.
Lakers in 6, but Jimmy Butler.
He'll go out.
That's all I'll say.
Hey, he's gonna fight. It's no doubt about it. He's gonna fight. He's a fighter.
But Lakers in 6, man.
Okay.
Jimmy Butler would do it with the water boy if he has to. He's gonna fight.
What about you, Abe? Any closing thoughts?
I'm sorry I'm late. Yeah, because I told you guys beforehand, like an hour, like 2 hours before that I was gonna be late, and then it turned into like it was just way too long. It was like a 3-hour trip for something that's only supposed to take 30 minutes. Anyway, I have nothing else to add.
Okay.
You still made it, so we appreciate you.
Yeah, man, you came for the team. That's all. As long as you're here, we good. But yeah, you can follow, subscribe.
Rodrigo, where can I find you at? The guests go first now.
Okay, guests go first. My bad.
Yeah,
Rock, go first. Go.
Good. Y'all just watching the behind scenes, on the scenes is all. We giving y'all that.
All right. Well, Instagram, Rodrigo15 Flores. Twitter, even though I don't be tweeting nothing, I just be, I'm just there for the lulls and the laughs and the trolling. Rod15 Flores. Yeah.
So you can follow and find the Out of the Berg podcast on IG. Out of the Berg. You can find us on Twitter, Out of the Berg Pod, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. It's up. This will be up on YouTube, and you'll see our pretty faces.
Oh, I should have.
Yeah. We are also on majority of the podcast platforms: Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, iHeartRadio. We're everywhere. Podbean,
except Pandora and SoundCloud.
Okay. Yeah, like, subscribe, comment. Tell us what you think about everything we do.
We need those comments.
Yeah, we need comments, man.
Give us feedback.
Give us feedback. Tell us what you think you want. If you like the this or that segment, tell us to keep doing it. If you like the Bozo of the week, if you like the topics we talk about, or you could just suggest stuff.
Yeah.
We take anything, but I'll let Chris give his handle.
Yeah, you can find me on Instagram at ChrisKelly57, and Twitter is BigChris_57.
Avery.
You can find me on Instagram at Avery Koopa, capital Koopa.
And you can find your boy on Twitter. On Twitter and IG at Kofi or Kofi Peter _ Yeah, sorry for the blah, blah, blah. Kofi Peter _ Yeah, find me. You can find me there. Anyway, yeah. So, have y'all been entertained? I hope so.
You just gonna take my line,
man. Hey, Chris, man.
It doesn't work like that.
Anyway, we love you guys. Stay great. Hit us up. Bye.
Bye.
Later.